TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many should I send them off. Take a risk or take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised, I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. Can they both? I hate them hating on them. Then they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You that'll reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster! Getting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling Monster! Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
LUCIOUS.
Fascinating that our state legislature was able to very quickly pass new congressional maps through the House of Representatives, the floor of the Senate, and then also get it to the government that
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be militant.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She say that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Manor Pond. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's
Lulu Dallas Multipass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do.
While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
Typical body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tan like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So I cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tan like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So I cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I put through north to the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tan like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tan like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So I cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I get the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beats to make me fight Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Time my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then you I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid on. Busta Rhymes break it down like this.
Yo, which stole my flow? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them tap right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to like the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Houston Texans. And this is the Patriots running back. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Patriots will live to fight another week. They're moving on to the divisional round. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is the Panthers running back. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Panthers will live to fight another week. They're moving on to the divisional round. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Jets. And here's the Jets wideout. And this is a touchdown. The Jets will live to fight another week. They're moving on to the divisional round. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week, right here on EA Sports.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering.
Saluting face.
I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe. How you know that? Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe. How you know that? Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the Check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts. I just don't care. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Houston Texans. And this is the running back. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Patriots will live to fight another week. They're moving on to the divisional round. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And here's the running back for the visiting team. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Panthers will live to fight another week. They're moving on to the divisional round. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Jets. And here's the Jets wideout. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Jets will live to fight another week. They're moving on to the divisional round. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s. symbol is. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I've been generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Manor Pond. Rolling out to Durban, double pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL. Once the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visiting sideline, their head coach, his guys pulled off a massive upset over the 2-seed a week ago. Now trying to take it a step further here in the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this... They'll start on the ground on first down. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Wide open receiver complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 45 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 31. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. They'll look to throw again. It's caught inside the 5. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw again. Under pressure.
How did you pick him the fuck up?
Sacked at the 10. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
At the Panthers' 10-yard line. Let's go.
They'll set up the throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because Covers was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, but now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and trying... So now you've got a team working together, and you get the crowd involved, fully on their side in this ballgame.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us. Well, you would have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll call you better here.
At the 41-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he's brought down. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 41.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Off the RPO, he completes it. They call it a loss of a yard there. And it'll be 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
After 1, 7-0. RDA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. With the middle, and he finds McMillan. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut outfield.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go with the keeper. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Get in there.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. So part of it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they just that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Through at the 35. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. So both of these teams...
Touchdowns now, but this offense,
they just had to stay on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something more impressive.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole. decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here trying to tie this football game. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is caught by McMillan. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up the throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something's wrong with that one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. These guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Second and 12. They're going to look to throw. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his ball? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
That's good.
Well, the Falcons back out getting set for this next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Up to the 20.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And they'll keep moving on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's able to take this up to the 30. Yard line. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
Like that shit. Your ass. Fuck it. You? Yeah, we here now. I'm like, nah. Hey. Sissy tail. Trying to fuck it up for everybody. Like this nigga. Hey, that's what little brothers do. Innocent. Shit. I'm like this motherfucker. She
89 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there. So halftime now here on Sunday Night Primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime report. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the LA Rams. And here's the Saints wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Saints pull off yet another upset. They're now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots? They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's the Raiders quarterback, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Raiders are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
They'll start this drive, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot.
Whoa, he should have come on, 80. He was on my 80. He missed his assignment.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Fuck, I should have threw it.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. He'll try to do it himself. Gets around him. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Now they'll switch it up here.
Oh!
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. It's excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got
Get off me.
open.
Get some in front of me. God,
This all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, nifty juke there.
Going.
Not much fun for him. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown.
Red Hood, who?
A great play there. His
Who?
second touchdown tonight.
Who the Red Hood?
Falcons continue to show why they used to play at home in the postseason. They
Come on,
hold on to their lead. Forthcoming. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, here's the option. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Second and 9 now. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll drop the throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11. Back to throw here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. We're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on third down. And he bats it away and it falls down incomplete.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. That that time a 9-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that. By two scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now it's second and 10.
Second and 10.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 187 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run.
There he goes again. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Falcons are moving closer to a day now. The NFC Championship game is able to extend this fourth quarter lead. To go for one and kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Panthers.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. He's got it to the 43 here. From the 43 here, second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick it up himself. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Panthers.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Number 15. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second
Now an option play on second down. And he is going to lose yardage here. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd
down. It's out. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble is kind of indicative of how this whole thing's going, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He has it. Often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics. Are you sure? Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I guarantee you, someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get
he's going down the left side. It's a foot race. Moving inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 87 yards. And the Falcons have the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game. Buyer beware.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They knew this would be tough. On the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this is going to be a Panthers 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. This 2nd and 4. Now back to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 47.
Gain of 7.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13, round to work on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship, and do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your fucking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
You a foreign, we ain't born. I got all the hours, hallelujah. Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, all my friends coming with all their friends, when we get active, when we get active, all of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick,
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your fucking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
coming with all their friends, when we get active, when we get active, all of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last blast. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry, go on, stay strong. Yeah, I keep going in. That I'm gonna be the first, but the great to the and you know it's
Let's see the balance.
better when I wanna get better. Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause definition when you let them. Told myself I was the champion when it got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Born to shine, I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. And you know that.
You ain't never been a skater. On that shit, know it going down.
Kilo, I need flow. Look, from the east.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We go to Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on the Carolina Panthers. And this is the Atlanta tight end. He's going to find an opening, and he's off to the races. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Falcons use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the LA Rams. And here's the Saints wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Saints are on to the NFC Championship game. They get it done here in the divisional round. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Raiders. And it's the Raiders quarterback hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Raiders are moving on. They are now 1 win away from the Super Bowl. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get talking face, so out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
Get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at one. I got all the hallelujah. Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it. All my friends coming, we all they friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready, ready.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Prime Time. On the sideline, there's a look at the head coach of the Saints. His guys looking to become the rare but not unheard of wild card team that makes it all the way to the Super Bowl.
And pink waving.
Trying to get the running game going. His first carry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Good shit, Jeremy.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Shocking, bitch.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now a toss play, running left. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Touchdown Atlanta. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Try forthcoming.
The kick is good. And the Falcons will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Playoff football always brings a different level of energy, Mike, and now here you are on the road, NFC Championship game. You understand this home crowd. They are going to be on their feet. They've been looking forward to this day for weeks, so get off to a good start. Operate the system. Get in and out of the huddle. Sometimes it's the team that settles in the quickest that ends up having the best success throughout the rest of the game.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. We'll try again here. Second and 10. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal. Nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to possess the football for the second time. The lead sits at 4. And on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Begin here on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. They'll stick with him again. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on first and 10. Here we go. He'll look to throw. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. He'll drop to throw. That's deep to the back of the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Falcons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback
and the receiver, but like the part that people don't give enough credit to. In order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback. Pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Kickoff team is out in the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready for their second possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, New Orleans.
At the 43-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Falcons' 37.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And a whistle down, but not before it picks up the 1st down after a gain of 7.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
Back to the air one more time. Good throw, out wide. It's caught. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A throw on the move is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Now remember back, Mike, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
McPherson is good on the extra point. The Saints are back within 4. It is 14-10. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Yeah, and he stops at 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Atlanta offense. To take over once more. They'll start it here with first and 10. Here we go. Drive will start on the ground. And a mark him down just shy of the 40. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10. At the 40-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop with no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll up the middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss.
Shut up.
Understand when the pocket
Think I
breaks
wanted to
down,
take that shit?
move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be, and he's got it. Touchdown Atlanta.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and we're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
For the point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons are out to a 21-10 lead. Halftime, coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll come up now for second down and 4. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 2 more quarters to play here, and the Super Bowl matchup will be set. Let's take a look at what happened earlier this afternoon. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And here is the running back. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Broncos get it done. Congratulations to them. The #1 seed in the regular season, they roll on to the AFC title. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Everyone is out recognition for videos. What's up?
Oh! On first down. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Moving outside the pocket.
Good job, Buster.
Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Let's go now.
Out to his right.
Come on.
Too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go.
Oh, shit. Overthrow the fucking ball.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 8. Begins with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up third down and 12.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he'll be taken down. A big play there, about as big as you can get. That is an even 80-yard play.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like,
and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This will be returned from the 6. Boom!
job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something. Starting with the first and 10. Now through the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Moving to his left. He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. A short game down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Oh, come on.
And they'll get it up the 4 out of this one. Right after the catch, marching the line down here. Here comes 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 6.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack.
This one is caught on 4th and goal. They deliver. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Falcons will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Saints 19.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken out of the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now out comes the
the New Orleans offense, they're ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And the Saints.
We stopped and we go down the score.
13 yards. And the Saints.
On 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. We'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 14. Saints.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Pearson down for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Saints will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Saints 26.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. So, with 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings us 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
1st and 10.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown Atlanta.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great. It's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Nevis good on the extra point. And the Falcons will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
26.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saints on the play. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. Back to the air once more. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They go sideline, and this crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control. So that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It is 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
So 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Back to crown the NFC champ after this. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At the 43-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
To number 83. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Falcons.
Now looks to throw again. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. So they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
27-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Toss left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
At the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
He'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's in. Touchdown, Saints.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
McPherson, good on the extra point. The Saints will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Saints 33.
The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation. Take a couple knees. Get on with the win.
The Falcons offense are ready to take it. And
with the defense out of timeouts. They cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. Handoff here, up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That one, good for 18 yards. And two, the 18-yard line. Okay, ready? So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Ready? They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's a second and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
That was the crushing blow to him. Fucking with the heavy boss.
An important extra point here. Maybe sweep this one away. He gets it to go. And the Falcons will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9.
Right.
Saints 33.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no return here. This touchdown. The Saints offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. To throw here to begin the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Another try, second and 10.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Down. They'll set up to throw.
Nope.
Oh, they followed up and take it down. They got him.
So
it's a win here for the Falcons. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Hallis Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, bitch.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
6 touchdowns. 6 touchdowns. Hell yeah. Bad luck next season.
Take that pain, pass it down, never us all know. Mama said to play, but that's his daddy's fault.
The top prize in the NFL is the Lombardi Trophy, but some individual hardware is pretty nice to end the season with too. Today, one of their players has a reason to celebrate.
As a career.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your light. Dirty thing. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. Just like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never right now. But I'm good, I can push you, either pick a brown. I'm the one that introduced you to you right now. Oh my God, that's right. Well, alright. Tryna fight in the night. Come alive. Ain't it sneaky? Ain't it?
First, you keep it going. We know a lot about turning out to we do good. Ain't never got fair. Top of the world, they don't got the money, so this time. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Within the clouds, or down below. All I wanna do is see you get Yeah. Yes.
Ran the money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. And I got rich of these yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on the sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fella. Grandma always told me never trust these. 60 racks on the camouflage bill. Blue diamonds on me, I'ma be twin. Know me hustling good. I'm nothing like them, I'm overflow. I used to wanna end, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's with it. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Behave, no bitch, I count it. Take my chain, ain't nothing like on it. Some niggas wanna bet the most wrong. Let me switch the flow. Just like a record, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah. In my coat, money hungry, tryna get me some more. On this ain't talking down on this side like we had to go. If you don't agree, excuse in your fire air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got you go. Money calling, you gotta go if you control. Freshest on the globe. Tryna snatch my soul. Running back niggas on swole. Got a whole lot of shit. Money up to another level. I don't know no better. And I got rich of these yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on the sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fella. Grandma always told me never trust me. 60 racks on the camouflage bill. Blue diamonds on me, I'ma be twin. Know me hustling good. I'm nothing like them, I'm overflow. I used to wanna end, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's with it. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Behave, no bitch, I count it. Take my chain, ain't nothing like on it. Some niggas wanna bet the most wrong.
Stepping up, calling. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we locked in. Locked in. Whoa, take you shopping. Dicky Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m. we ended up at live. 3 a.m. we like pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Where you at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spin. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time gets spent on spitting next. More things that I gotta compare. Let's be honest, for once and only. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
I'm in the top, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I'm crash. All it, like the last lap. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the sun for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong. Yeah, walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. Said I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't last. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause God finesse you when you let 'em. Told myself I was the champion when it got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah, yeah, one more try. I know that it's my time. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. And you know that being on some chill, we go 0 to 100